Alright, so we're going to start with mean. Okay, after this I'll go back to mode and median. Alright, so mean, remember, is the total of all sums together, but then you even it out nicely across everybody. So again, this could be a class score. We've got some people at the low end, I've got some people at high end, but most of you are going to be in the center. Now if someone asks what's the average of the class, I'm going to take the total scores and then divide it through. Try to get it even and flat. So it told me that the average for the class is probably about 60. The formula that we use is sigma fx, which is the sum of all scores, divided by sigma f, which is the total frequency. So I've got total score up here, and I've got total frequency underneath. I'm going to pop that in before we move on. Okay? And that was all from the first page. So our first example was something to do with cars. So how many cars does the average family have? Well, some might have 2, 3, 4, 6, 1, 0. I list them all down, and again. In total, there are 33 cars, and that's just by adding each number up. In total, there are 12 people, so the average would be 2 3/4, or 2.75 per family. Now, it doesn't quite make sense because we can't have a fraction or a decimal of a car, but the concept will work nicely. In terms of statistics and real life, people are still going to be interested in that 2.75 number because they're going to guess that most people have either 2 or 3 cars. It's going to be around there. A nice example is by using tips. So let's think about how much money you might receive on an average if each person did receive tips of $2, $3, $4, and so on. So here's another table. This table is just a nicer way to describe all the information. I'm going to write the numbers again from a previous example. Or in this case, the one that we did on the board. So I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. The frequency of these were 5, 5, 6, 6, 4, 4. Now, each person gets $2. 5 of you got $2. 5 of you got $3. 6 of you got $4. 6 of you got $5, and so on. Now, I could add up all the numbers individually. I could say the first 5 people got 2, 2, 2, 2. The next 5 people got 3, 3, 3, 3. I can go all the way up to 10. But that's a waste of time. Because if I know that 5 people got $2, then in total, that's going to be $10. So we set up a new column of fx. This one is basically frequency times score. So that's 2 times 5, 10, 3 times 5, 15, 4 times 6, 24, 30, 24, and 40. Now keep in mind, our formula for average is fx over sigma f. So what I'll do is put in one more row down the bottom just to represent the sigma of those values. So total was 30. So sigma f is 30. Sigma fx was 143. And I apologize for a little bit messy. Now, rather than adding that all up individually, I would just multiply it through and know that these are the amounts of money that I've been collecting. So the class got a total of 143, and then what happens is we divide them amongst 30 people. We put that through to the calculator. So here's the last one. Sigma fx one more time. Sigma f 143 on 30. The total was about $4.77. Okay, and you can use your calculator to solve that. So after everyone's done the shift, we split all that money amongst 30 people. And then lastly, each person will receive $4.77. Okay? And that's it. So that's all of meme. You guys will be asked to probably look at all the data. Okay? And then you'll have to set up into a table by yourself. That's what you'll be coming across in this exercise. Is that clear? Yeah. All right then.